Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So this is the area of my home I'm going to tackle today. So this is my laundry slash pantry area. So whatever doesn't fit in my pantry just goes here, all these large cereal boxes and stuff like that. So my goal today is to tidy this up. I have like my empties there that I need to that's going to be for the end of the month, but I'm just going to move it to the side. But I do want to tidy up this area here. So it's kind of getting overflowed with items. So I want to tackle this area, also do a load of washing. This is the first load, and then off camera, I kind of did like 3 more. This is where I put my laundry stuff. There's nothing much there that I need to touch. Same with underneath here. Underneath there just has excess trash bags and stuff like that. So I'm not going to really tackle those cabinets. It's more this kind of shopping cart or cart that has all of my excess pantry items, and then I do need to do a load of washing. So the first thing I'm going to do is my load of washing. I do use Tide Pods and I use the Sempe, so I'm just going to throw those in there first, do this one load, and then after that I can move the baskets out of the way and then start tackling the pantry section of this room. I usually wash the towels separate, but there wasn't that many clothes in here, so I thought, you know what, let me just throw it in. It's all going to wash in the end. Actually, like I said, after I did this load, I ended up asking the kids to go through all of the bathrooms and give me more towels because I really wanted to just do as many loads as possible. I actually did 4 loads that day, and that way all of our items have been washed and we're starting the new year fresh. So that's what I did. I also put in some softener and some excess laundry soap. I use the pods and the liquids, probably putting in more soap than I should, but that's okay. All right, so I did move the baskets out of the way, and those are my empties. So if you don't know, I'm an extreme couponer, and I do coupon. Those empties, I kind of hold them for the end of the month, and I do like an empties video where I give people my honest review of the products that my family has used. So I do store them here for the month, and then at the end of the month I will do a video on my channel so people can check it out. So the first thing I am doing is trying to get everything off this counter, as that way I can see what I'm working with. I did notice after I took everything off there was a spill, so you'll see I will be wiping it down as well. I didn't realize till after the fact I do have all these like rags and stuff that we do keep here. There's just a lot of stuff that is in this area that we haven't touched in a long time. I know this is probably like the 3rd time I've kind of decluttered this area, and then I realized that there's just more stuff here that I can just let go of. We haven't gone through here and used this stuff, so I have like candles, candle holders. I have trash here that I don't know why I kept, and so yeah, I'm just slowly going through, putting everything on the floor for now because I will have to find a space for them on this counter again, or I can try and find space for them on the cart. And so this is when I realized that there was a spill. When I took that blue basket up, I realized that the floor or the counter, there's a lot of liquid, so there must have been a spill from a detergent. So first thing I did was I created these 2 bags. So one is donation, the other one is trash. So the green one's donation and then the white one is trash. And so I'm going through anything that is expired or we don't want. I'm putting them in one of these baskets, and then I did have to kind of wipe down the bottom of that blue basket before I ended up putting it in the sink to wash. So you can see all those candles. I'm like, you know what, I don't need it, let's just donate it. I do have like all of those protein shakes that I do eventually want to drink, so I'm just putting them on the floor for now. And then yeah, I did ask my daughter to grab me some paper towels, that way I can wipe the area first, and then Clorox wipes so I can wipe it down. I think last video somebody mentioned why I have pantry and laundry in the same room. And honestly, my pantry's small. If you've seen my pantry videos where I've decluttered, I just have those 5 shelves and that's it. So when I have these cereal, and because I coupon, I do have a lot of them, I don't have space to put them in my pantry. So that's why I have this little cart. I think I got this from IKEA quite a while ago. And so that's where I store basically my cereal, some of my kids' snacks, a lot of dry goods here that I don't believe causes any issues, it being in the laundry area. And then the counter here tends to be a catch-all when we have a lot of excess food that I have purchased because of couponing. So it is kind of difficult with a small space that I do have. And then also when I do coupon, instead of me just buying one cereal for a retail price of $6, I'm buying like 6 of them for this price of one. And so that's why I have quite a lot of the same products because it is cheaper for me to buy them in bulk with coupons than on a regular basis. So you see me wiping some of the products down because that liquid got on the bottom of those cans. So I wanted to wipe them down beforehand, and then I noticed as I was wiping those other cans, they are actually expired, so I threw them in the trash. And so that's what I'm doing here. And now it's time to play Tetris and figure out how I am going to put most of these items back on this shelf. At first, I did put the protein shake right next to the rice dispenser, but in the end, I realized I'm going to be taking that out more often than the soup and some of these other crackers and all that. So I ended up moving things around. That way, I'm not constantly moving things to get to other stuff. I also have this cereal that I did purchase. So you see there's 3 cereal that I got. I think I got that a few weeks ago from a local grocery store. Instead of buying one of them that normally costs $6, I got 3 of them for about $3 or $4, which was pretty good. So to make space for the cereal, and most of the cereal are on that second shelf, I moved some of the crackers out of the way so I could put the cereal there. So you see, I'm just moving things around. I know it's a awkward location to put the camera and you can't see much of what I'm doing, but this is a really, really small space. Like, you can see the washer and dryer takes up most of the room, and I'm struggling just to kind of get things in the area that I wanted to. And so right now I am kind of looking at the card to see what I can do. I'm trying my best to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing, but yeah, it was very difficult. So I moved the camera in this angle so hopefully you can see. And so right now my goal is to just see what I have in this area and how I can make it a little bit more organized and tidy and just utilize the space. And honestly, after I did this video, those 3 cereal at the top, the kids ate them all. So they've been slowly going through the cereal, which I do like. They tend to go through phases, so that's what I'm saying. I'll buy all this cereal because they're in a cereal phase, and then all of a sudden for like a month or 2 they won't have any, and then they go back through it. So lately I did buy a few of those Kellogg cereal, and so I did mention it to them, and so I'm telling them, okay, you guys need to start eating this stuff or I'm not going to buy it anymore for now. And so I'm just trying to look at the dates, and anything that's going to expire soon I kind of put in front so they'll eat those first. But for now, I'm just moving things around. They have this little basket of snacks, so I'm just trying to see that there's nothing that's expired, open, stale. I also was asking my daughter, does she want these little snacks that she kind of probably got from Halloween? And you see me asking her, and she'll say no. So I ended up throwing those away. So I was just trying to sort through what was in this basket, which was not that much. Honestly, we're running pretty low on fruit gummies and other stuff like that, but that's okay because it's the end of the year. They will have winter break, and then come next year I will try and stock up if they're on sales. So yeah, I'm talking to my daughter about these stuff in the basket, and then I did hand her their basket from Halloween, or their trick-or-treat stuff, which was actually on the counter behind me. So I told her off camera, go through these. Anything that you want to keep, we're going to put in this purple basket. Anything that you don't want to keep, we're just going to donate them. I don't want to see them here anymore. And so I'm just trying to make it as neat as possible, which is quite difficult, and there's just too much stuff, but that's okay. Honestly, like I said, after I filmed this, a few days later, the kids actually started to eat quite a lot of the stuff here, and my goal is to not stock up on any more until they've gone through it all. I'm going to refrain myself, even if the items are on sale, to not buy anything until we have depleted everything that is in this area. All of the cereal, all of the snacks. Like, I've had those thrifty ice cream cones for quite a while now, and lately they just don't want the cones. They just want to eat the ice cream out of the bowl. So I haven't bought any for a while, and if those become stale or expired, I'm just going to throw them, and I'm not going to buy any more for now. And yeah, you see me just moving things around is because I realized, oh, I tend to go for the protein powder first besides those snacks, and so I'd rather put that one in the front. It's easier for me to access it because I do use it more frequently. Okay, so we are almost done here. There was only a few other items on the floor, so I did notice a little basket of cough syrups, so I did go through that really quickly. There was half of them that was expired, so I decided to throw those away. The ones that I wanted to keep, I did just put on the counter because that little tub, I need to wash that as well. And that's basically it. So before I do a before and after, I did want to vacuum this area really quickly. This cleaning took me, I would say, about half an hour, which is not that bad, and considering how busy I am, that's all I really have. I try to find at least half an hour to an hour a week to focus on one area of my home. Of course, I do also like clean the kitchen, tidy up the living room here and there, but sometimes it's just not a priority between taking care of myself, taking care of my family, working, and stuff like that. To do kind of this cleaning where I'm somewhat deep cleaning in a sense that I'm vacuuming, moving things around, and that it does take quite a lot of time. So I think I usually do the laundry every couple of months. Just reorganize what we have purchased and move things around, because the grocery side of things, the pantry side of things, changes almost weekly as I buy stuff and as the kids eat stuff. And so I'd rather just leave it be and do it on every couple of months, just to make sure that I am going through the items and seeing what's expired and what we can eat. Okay, so we are basically done. I'm just trying to tidy up a little bit so we can do an after shot. I'm just looking at all the trash and putting those away in those bags, and I was also counting all the stuff that I decluttered because I'm doing that 1,000 item declutter challenge. So I wanted to make sure that I counted how many items that I decluttered from this area. I did put my baskets of empties back there for now, but that is going to be emptied, or I'm going to throw those away probably at the end of the month after I do my video. And then before that, I decided to just quickly organize the bags. I have a lot of reusable bags. That's something that I do need to declutter as well. There was a few that I decided to just throw. Anything that was like the paper bags, or I know that is really worn out, you told me just throw them on the floor, but I will end up taking those to the trash. And so I wanted to do that really quickly. And yeah, like I said, I thought I was done, but I didn't realize that I also went through the bags. I do have quite a lot of bags, and you can see I did get rid of quite a lot as well. So any of the worn out bags I did throw in the trash. And then I did find a few of these bags that we got from Niagara Falls. They gave us one for every person. I don't need 4 of these, so I decided to just donate 2 of them. So I put that in the donation pile and I added that to my declutter. Okay, so we are done. Let's do a before of what this area looked like. And honestly, it was a mess, but I wanted to put the baskets there as well. So this was the before. You can see there was laundry, and then there was a lot of stuff on this cart as well as the counter. So there was a lot of items also on the floor. And this is the after. So the basket is still there, but I feel like the cart is a lot more organized, and then also this counter is a lot more organized. So I was happy with the way it turned out. So that's basically my laundry and pantry declutter and cleaning video. So the washer is still going. I've only got about 4 minutes left on the washer. But then these are the baskets. So I do have a trash basket, and then I do have a declutter that I'm going to donate. I think there's about 20 items in there. So I'm going to add that to my 1,000 item challenge. And then I also have all of those candy from Halloween that I'm going to throw away. And so yeah, that's basically it. That is my video for this week. Thank you for watching.